All right, good morning. This is Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions here in Kennewick, Washington at Players Sports Bar and Grill. We're at tour stop number 1 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association Regional Tour. We have a day 2 B-side match between Regene Lane and Robin Adams playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. Standard BCAPL rules with the one exception that an illegal break is our re-rack opponent break. Robin won the lag, taking the first break off. The ball down the break. Does not appear the 1 passes the 5. Take on the combo. She off to play safe. There is a cross bank in the corner, which brings your cue ball back table. Another good option. Oh, it did pass. I was fooled. Get my chat window set up here. Morning, Tammy. Tammy Culbertson, one of the owners here at Players. Sneaking into the office. Set up on table 4 right next to their office. Sorry, trying to get my chat window set up. So I do apologize. We are streaming off a hotspot. There's an issue with the internet when we got in Friday night. We were unable to set up. So they got it fixed, at least for the bar, but they still were unable to provide me a hard line like they did last year. So all right, I apologize. Having a little problems with the hotspot this morning. So hopefully we've got a good connection again. If you're watching and able to jump in the chat, let me know if it's buffering or looking bad on your end. Worst case scenario, we'll just have to record today and upload the videos later. So. Fortunately, I missed who won that first rack. I believe it was Regene. And over at the score, it was. Get that updated. All right, I think we got a steadier signal now. Taking on this 10 ball. All right, quick 2-0 lead for Regene. Telling Robin sorry, but unfortunately that's just 10 ball. Robin says she knows. She would have been shooting the same shot if it came up for her. quick shout out to our sponsors, Players Bar and Grill here, Sports Bar and Grill here in Kennewick, Washington, for being a host venue as well as Tour Stop One sponsor, adding $1,500 to the prize money. Littman Lights, official 2024 tour sponsor. Jam Up Apparel, official 2024 tour apparel sponsor. And Evo Sports, Tour Stop #1 sponsor. We had a capped field of 48, had 2 drops Friday and add yesterday morning, so we had a final field of 47 players. $1,600 added. I've got a title card here with the payout numbers on. We'll get that up when there's a break in the action here. The tricky part's going to be going from the 3 to the 4. The 10 and the 7 makes sliding down there a little tricky. Trying to punch through there. 10 ball will come back up. 3 was her called ball. Players having a discussion, making sure that they're doing the right thing. But yes, the 10 ball was not the called ball. It does come back out in spots. Nice safety from Robin, finds cover behind that cluster of balls. Looks like Regene's going to be kicking one rail. Call the 4 in the side or the lower right corner, depending on how full or thin she wants to go into that 4 ball. I think I like maybe calling it up in the corner, coming into it a little bit thinner, send the 4 up table, let the cue come into this mess of balls, the 5, 10, 9. Needs a rail. Like the 7 and the 10 both hit. How's it gonna set up? I think Regine has an edge. I don't know if she has enough ball to pocket it. If not, it does bank cross corner. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's kicking. It's hard to tell from this angle. She had to kick. Just trying to send that 4 up to the top of the table. Maybe get some cover on the 5. Both balls leaking out on her. Tough shot. Just a reminder, go ahead and hit that like button on the stream. Share the stream to your social media. Let your friends, family, other pool players you know out there know about this tour stop that we've got going on, and that there's a pool being streamed today. Some of the best women in the Northwest, going to be playing throughout the day. Subscribe to the channel. You'll get notifications when we go live. Also, if you don't already, go follow the NWPA out on Facebook and Instagram. They also have a YouTube page, which we usually stream off of, but due to the rushed setup and technical difficulties with the internet and my new branded page, we just started from there for this stop. We'll be uploading the individual match videos over on the NWPA YouTube channel when I get a chance. And hopefully the next stop we will get the multi-streaming set up correctly, so we're streaming off both the Hill YouTube and the NWPA. Make sure as many players and viewers are able to find the stream as possible. Alright, another early 10 for Regene here. Takes a 3-0 lead here very quickly in this first match of the morning in day 2. As I mentioned earlier, the payouts. So they played the board down to the final 12 last night to make sure everybody coming back on day 2 is in the money. So this is the first round on the B side. So this is a 9th through 12th match. The loser will finish 9th through 12th, with the winner advancing and being guaranteed at least 7th through 8th. First place, just a little over $1,000. Pretty nice payout on a fairly cheap entry. I have to go check the numbers because I know they raised the entry cost by $10 for the first time in 15 years for the 2024 year. I believe it's 55 now. It was 45. Really good break from Regene here. I'm not sure she has what she has on the 1 here. Looks like it possibly passes the 6 to the corner, but I'm not sure. If it doesn't, I would expect her to maybe bunt the 1 ball to that side rail and down to the bottom rail, and maybe try and put the cue ball on the 3 ball. Alright, so she kind of did the reverse, and she tried to put the 1 on the 3 and send the cue to the bottom rail. But the 1 slipped through that gap between the 3 and the 5, so Robin will be able to see the 1 ball here. She'll take her opportunity to try and get cover. Doesn't look like the 1 has a pocket from here for Robin. She will be able to make a hit. Have to try and play safe here again. Touchy. If you try and thin off the back of it and pull the cue ball back around, there's a chance the cue ball runs into the 1 again and stops everything up on the same side of the table. Looks like maybe she's looking at trying to cross bank this to the upper left corner. I think she's hit it pretty well. I think it's going. Oh, wow. Looked really, really good. Pockets were playing, at least the corner pockets were playing very forgiving yesterday. The tables were just reclocked 3 or 4 days ago. She may have just gotten there. She's got to get to this top right side rail for a look at the 3-ball, the 3-4 combo. Just try and open it up instead. So she had the angle that took her right into it. Yeah, she still might have to play the 3-4 combo here. Is that her? She wants to stay offensive. She could also try and play the carom into the 4. The cross on the 3 back to the upper left corner. I'm not sure what she's called. All right, so she went defensive. Wanted to put the cue ball on the 8. Comes up short. Left. So left Robin looking pretty good on the 3-ball. 4 is already dressed up in this lower right pocket. Sorry. Muted my mic for a second. Had to go find my coffee. Realized I did not actually bring it with me to this booth. So we should be looking at probably another fairly long day of streaming action today for tour stop number 1. So we've got 9th through 12th, 7th through 8th, 5th, 6th, 4th, 3rd, and then the finals. So we've got 6 rounds of action to stream today. So should be another fairly long day. Fairly routine coming back. Oh, I think maybe she tried to go forward and spin 2 rails back down for the 5. Thought maybe she'd go 1 rail, maybe a little outside to just float towards the 5. Still should be okay. She's got an angle, so she can go to the top rail and then back across to the bottom rail for a look at the 6. Or she wants to go forward. I like coming across. Robin is clearly feeling like letting the cue ball run. Talked about yesterday, no real right or wrong answer here. Even if things don't work out, at least there's something that you can learn from your previous shot. All right, great shot from Robin here. takes her time, settles down, and just drills it. Looks like maybe a little stuck bridging a little bit over this 10 ball. Increases the difficulty of the shot a little bit when you've got to elevate and shoot down into the ball. See if maybe she can just, no, she's definitely slightly tree-topped over it. A little bit to the left side. So. The advantage, at least there was some distance to the ball. That the cue ball wasn't directly in front of the 10. I think, opportunity for Robin. Take her time, just cut this 10 ball in, get herself on the board. Oh no. Well, the cue ball at least is tracking high towards that upper long rail. So it's got the benefit of not leaving Regine a gimme here. I think we've already seen Regine pocket a couple banks, so let's see how she likes this 10 ball. Looks pretty good from here. All right. Well, a little bit of a misstep from Robin there. Had the opportunity to pull one back. Unfortunately, gets away from her, and Regine goes to the hill 4-0 in our opening match this morning. Take a quick look at her tour schedule. Obviously, as I mentioned, we're at Players in Kennewick. We're off next month, and then we're headed to Everett and the Golden Fleece in June. Babalu Billiards in Roseburg, the Pocket in Boise, Idaho, followed by Legacy in Spokane, Ox in Seattle, and ending out the year at Legends Billiards for the Banquet and Award Shindig Tournament Final Showdown. I'm excited. New venue in Roseburg, Babalu's. That'll be a 9-foot stop. There's been a lack of those for the tour the last couple years. I think Ox was the only one last year. So we got 2 this year, Babalu's and Ox, and then also the Pocket out in Boise. So 2 venues I haven't been to that I'm excited to check out. So make sure not to rub the 5 ball. Did well, but the 1 just goes to that side rail. And make sure you don't hit this too full, so it can double kiss. She's a little bit on the wrong side of the 2. That 5 wasn't there. She'd probably be able to draw out of there. I think maybe there's enough room that she can still try and draw out of there. Able to cheat the pocket, but I don't know how happy she's going to be with the position. So I think she wanted to draw back through that 5-6 gap and just cheated the pocket a little more than she meant to. Safety here, send that 3 down table. Looks like this has worked out well. Sorry guys, trying to respond to a message from Patrick Nix of Evo Sports, giving an update about the internet issues that we had over the weekend. Catch the replay here. Good hit. Good hit from Robin there. Able to catch the replay on my little YouTube monitor. Alright. Sorry about that. Just trying to, like I said, give Patrick an update. Patrick of Evo Sports, out here a couple weeks ago. Installed 2 of their automated streaming system cameras in the bar. There's one over on table 5, which I think we had hoped to give the players the opportunity, if they wanted to stream themselves on that, on the non-TV table, if they were on table 5, that they'd have that opportunity. But unfortunately, the internet issues that plagued the bar prevented that. We are lucky to actually be live as it is. I think, as I mentioned, we are having to use a hotspot, which was unexpected. So rolling with the punches. All right, Robin, ball in hand. I don't know if she intended to leave herself for the bank or if she was trying to slide over more for the 4 and the side. Oh no, I think she's going to get behind the 10, and she has. I think Robin is going for her jump cue. Good attempt from Robin. That 5 is going to be out in the open for Regine here. Shot from Regine. Look at the 6. 6 takes her to the 8. She can get to the left of the 8 if she wants the 9 on the side. Depending on her angle, she could pull back to shoot the 9 down in the corner. Regine with a chance to close this out. I think she's coming up a little short here. She's gonna have a very thin cut on the 10. She's gonna be kicking herself a little bit for that. Definitely seen this come up a few times for the players. We've gotten a little timid about how thin or thick and how quick the cue ball is going to react on this new cloth. But she settles herself, rolls it in, and Regine moving on. And Robin will finish this tournament 9th through 12th. Little the payout again, $100. All right, so I think we are just going round at a time, not throwing up the next match if it's ready, just to kind of keep things running, evenly. So one last thing, we did lose one of our tour players on the break between the 2023 and 2024 tour. It's sad to hear that we lost Kathy. She'll be missed. We missed at all the stops. But yeah. All right, well, I am going to stop the per match stream while we wait for the next one. We do have an all-day stream which won't stop between matches, so if there's any confusion on the YouTube channel why there's two streams, they are exactly the same when they're running, but one will start and stop per match, the other just runs throughout the day. And again, one last shout out to our sponsors, players here in Kennewick for having us. Big thanks to Vic and Tammy. Shout out to Mike Littman at Littman Lights, official tour sponsor. Thanks to Damien at Jam Up, official apparel sponsor for the tour this year. And thanks to Evo Sports, Patrick Nixon crew for sponsoring the stop. If you aren't familiar with Evo Sports, go check them out. Cool automated streaming platform that they market for pool rooms and bars, and had hoped that they would be able to show that off a little bit during the tour stop, but unfortunately due to internet issues we have not been able to run the extra streaming table, but we do appreciate their support, and yeah, please go check them out. All right, I'm going to take a break while we wait for the next match, and we will be back shortly.